In the depths of sacred texts, my dear truth seekers, lies a riddle that challenges our understanding of the universe. Imagine for a moment that everything we believed we knew about the Bible is just the tip of the iceberg of a far vaster and more astonishing reality. I'm Dr. Alejandro Vega, and today we will delve into one of the most intriguing and controversial biblical mysteries of all time. What if I told you that the most enigmatic creatures of Scripture, Leviathan and Behemoth, are not what we have always been led to believe? What if these mythological beasts were, in fact, the definitive proof of ancient extraterrestrial technology? The truth, my friends, is hidden in plain sight. Prepare yourselves to question everything you thought you knew about the Bible, the history of humanity, and our place in the cosmos. Today, we will reveal a theory that will shake the very foundations of our faith and our understanding of the universe. Were Leviathan and Behemoth misinterpreted descriptions of alien machines? Are we facing evidence of extraterrestrial visits during biblical times? The answer, my dear seekers, could forever change our perception of reality. Join me on this journey into the unknown, where biblical mysteries intertwine with religious conspiracy theories that challenge everything established. We're about to dive into deep and murky waters, where the hidden secrets of the Bible await decoding. Fasten your seatbelts, for we are about to take off into an unexplored realm of controversial biblical archaeology. The truth is out there, and today we will bring it to light. My dear truth seekers, before we dive into the depths of our groundbreaking theory, it's crucial to understand the context of these enigmatic creatures that have intrigued theologians, historians, and scholars for millennia. Leviathan and Behemoth, two names that resonate with an aura of mystery and power within the pages of the Old Testament. Traditionally, we've been taught that these are mythical beasts, symbols of the grandeur and power of divine creation. But what if there is more to these descriptions than we have been led to believe? In the book of Job, chapters 40 and 41, we find the most detailed descriptions of these supposed creatures. Leviathan, described as an invincible sea beast with impenetrable scales and fiery breath. Behemoth, on the other hand, is presented as an incomparable terrestrial creature of strength, with bones like bronze tubes and limbs like iron bars. For centuries, scholars have debated the nature of these entities. Some have suggested they are poetic representations of real animals, such as crocodiles or hippopotamuses. Others have argued they are purely symbolic, representing primordial chaos or the power of Israel's enemy nations. But today, my friends, we dare to propose a radically different interpretation, one that challenges not only our understanding of the Bible, but also our perception of human history and our place in the cosmos. What if Leviathan and Behemoth were not biological creatures at all? What if these seemingly fantastic descriptions were in fact attempts by ancient scribes to comprehend and describe advanced technology, possibly of extraterrestrial origin? Think about it for a moment. In a world without electricity, without complex machines, how would our ancestors describe an encounter with technology beyond their understanding? Could these machines not appear as invincible beasts with capabilities defying the logic of their time? This theory does not arise from nowhere. Throughout history, we have found numerous examples of how ancient cultures interpreted unknown phenomena through the lens of their limited comprehension. From Ezekiel's chariots of fire to the intricate descriptions of Vimanas in the ancient Indian Vedic texts, history is brimming with accounts that could be interpreted as encounters with advanced technology. Moreover, in recent decades, the theory of ancient astronauts has gained ground, suggesting that extraterrestrial civilizations might have visited Earth in the past, influencing our technological and cultural development. Could Leviathan and Behemoth be biblical evidence of these encounters? In the coming moments, we will thoroughly examine the descriptions of these creatures in the book of Job, comparing them with modern accounts of UFO sightings and advanced technology. We will analyze how the attributes ascribed to Leviathan and Behemoth might correlate with the capabilities of advanced machines, or even manifestations of energy from a technologically superior civilization. Prepare yourselves, my dear truth seekers, because we are about to embark on a journey that will challenge everything we believe we know about the Bible, ancient history, and the possibility of extraterrestrial contact. The truth, as we always say, is hidden in plain sight, and today together we dare to lift the veil on the deepest and most controversial biblical mysteries. My esteemed truth seekers, the time has come to dive into the depths of our revolutionary theory. Get ready for a journey that will challenge your perception of reality and make you question everything you thought you knew about the scriptures. Let's begin with Leviathan, that marine creature that has intrigued generations of biblical scholars. In Job 41, we find a detailed description that, seen through our modern lens, takes on a completely new meaning. Out of his mouth come fiery flames. From his nostrils, smoke goes out as from a boiling pot or cauldron. Job 41, 19-20. Doesn't this remind you of the description of an advanced propulsion engine? Imagine, if you will, an alien submarine emerging from the ocean's depths. The fire and smoke could easily be the trail of its engines, incomprehensible to ancient observers. But there's more. His body is like shields fused tightly together, as if with a compact seal. Job 41, 15, 16. This description evokes the image of a metallic hull, possibly designed to withstand the extreme pressures of the deep sea or even outer space. Now, let's move on to Behemoth. The Bible describes it as an unmatched terrestrial creature of strength. His bones are like bronze tubes, his limbs like iron bars. Job 40, 18. Doesn't this sound surprisingly similar to the description of a robust and powerful machine? Behold, his strength is in his loins, and his vigor is in the muscles of his belly. Job 40, 16. This phrase could be describing the energy core of an advanced machine, perhaps even a fusion reactor or an energy source still unknown to us. But the evidence does not stop here, my dear seekers. Let's consider the amazing parallels between these biblical descriptions and modern UFO sighting reports. Supernatural movement capabilities. Both Leviathan and modern UFOs are described as moving in ways that defy the laws of physics as we understand them. Luminosity and energy emissions. Leviathan's flames and flashes of fire bear resemblance to reports of UFOs emitting bright lights or energy auras. Invulnerability. The description of Leviathan's impenetrable scales mirrors reports of UFOs that seem immune to conventional weapons. Electromagnetic effects. Leviathan's ability to make the sea boil like a pot could be interpreted as a description of advanced electromagnetic effects, similar to reports of electronic interference during UFO sightings. Now allow me to present an even bolder theory. What if Leviathan and Behemoth were not just vehicles or machines, but manifestations of energy or weapons from a highly advanced civilization? Consider the possibility that these creatures were actually demonstrations of large-scale energy manipulation technology. Leviathan's ability to boil the sea and Behemoth's incomparable strength could be manifestations of control over fundamental forces of nature. This interpretation leads us to a fascinating question. Could these descriptions be evidence of an ancient cosmic war, a confrontation between advanced civilizations using Earth as a battleground, leaving traces in our sacred texts? Let's take a closer look at some key phrases. Can you draw out Leviathan with a hook or snare his tongue with a cord which you lower? Job 41:1. This rhetorical question could be interpreted as a challenge regarding the ability to control or capture this advanced technology. Will you play with him as with a bird, or will you leash him for your maidens? Job 41:5. This phrase suggests that the entity described is entirely beyond human comprehension or control, something certainly applicable to advanced extraterrestrial technology. Though the sword reaches him, it cannot avail, nor does spear, dart, or javelin. Job 41:26. Here we have a clear indication of this entity's invulnerability to the weapons of the time, reinforcing the idea of a technology vastly superior to human capabilities. My dear truth seekers, what we are proposing here is nothing less than a radical reinterpretation of some of the Bible's most enigmatic passages. We suggest that hidden within the pages of our sacred texts, we may have evidence of ancient extraterrestrial contact, technology beyond our current understanding, and even cosmic conflicts that shaped our planet's history. This theory not only sheds new light on biblical mysteries, but also compels us to reconsider our comprehension of ancient history and our place in the universe. Could it be that humanity has witnessed and even been unwitting participants in cosmic-scale events that we are only beginning to comprehend. The implications of this theory are profound and far-reaching. It suggests that our history, theology, and even our grasp of reality might require significant revision. It invites us to consider the possibility that we are not alone in the universe, and that proof of this has been in front of us all along, hidden within the pages of our most sacred texts. But this, my dear seekers, is just the beginning of our journey toward the truth. In the next section, we will delve even further into the implications of this theory and explore how it relates to other biblical mysteries and archaeological evidence. Prepare to question everything you thought you knew, for the journey toward truth has only just begun. My faithful truth seekers, we have only taken the first steps on this fascinating journey into the unknown. But before we delve even deeper into the mysteries awaiting us, let's take a moment to reflect on the implications of what we have discovered so far. If Leviathan and Behemoth are indeed manifestations of advanced extraterrestrial technology, what else might we have misinterpreted in our sacred texts? How many other biblical passages might be concealing cosmic truths under the veil of metaphor and symbolism? Consider the Tower of Babel, that ancient account of humanity attempting to reach the heavens. Could this be a veiled reference to an attempt at extraterrestrial contact? Or perhaps a warning from our cosmic visitors about the dangers of progressing too rapidly in our technological development? And what about Ezekiel's famous vision, with its wheels within wheels and strange-looking creatures? Could this be a description of a spacecraft and its occupants, seen through the eyes of an ancient Israelite prophet? But there is more, much more. In the next minutes, we will venture into even more controversial territories. We will examine archaeological evidence that might support our theory and explore how this new interpretation of Leviathan and Behemoth could illuminate other historical enigmas. What connection might there be between these supposed alien machines and the inexplicable architectural wonders of the ancient world? Could the pyramids, Stonehenge, and other megalithic structures be evidence of this advanced technology's presence on Earth? And perhaps the most intriguing question of all, if these entities existed in the past, could they still be among us today? Could modern UFO sightings be contemporary manifestations of the same phenomena described in the Book of Job? Prepare yourselves, my dear seekers, for we are about to venture beyond the boundaries of conventional history and traditional theology. What we discover could forever change our understanding of humanity's past, present, and future. The truth is out there, hidden in plain sight, waiting to be uncovered by those who dare to question, explore, and look beyond the obvious. And together, we are about to take the next step in this extraordinary journey toward ultimate truth. My dear truth seekers, before continuing with our astonishing revelations, I want to take a moment to connect with you, our community of inquisitive minds and brave spirits. Many of you have shared your own theories and ideas in the comments of our previous videos. Maria from Argentina wrote, "Dr. Vega, your theory about angels as interdimensional beings made me rethink everything I believed about the Bible." And Juan from Mexico asked, "How does this Leviathan and Behemoth theory relate to the ancient Sumerian gods?" These questions and comments are the fuel that drives our collective search for truth. It is you, my loyal followers, who make it possible for us to continue unraveling the deepest mysteries of our existence. If you are not yet part of our community, I invite you to join us in this fascinating exploration of the unknown. Subscribe now and activate notifications so you don't miss any of our revelations. Each week, we venture beyond the boundaries of conventional history and traditional theology. And for those who are already part of our family of seekers, I ask you to share your thoughts on this revolutionary theory in the comments. Do you believe that Leviathan and Behemoth could truly be extraterrestrial technology? What other parts of the Bible do you think might be hiding cosmic truths? Remember, every comment, every theory you share brings us one step closer to ultimate truth. Together, we are rewriting history and challenging the limits of our understanding of the universe. In our next video, we will explore the connection between apocryphal texts and ancient Mesopotamian civilizations. Could the Sumerian gods be the same beings that left their mark in the Bible? Don't miss it. Now, let's prepare to dive even deeper into the mystery of Leviathan and Behemoth. The truth awaits us, my dear seekers, and together, we will uncover it. My tireless truth seekers, It is time to dive even deeper into the turbulent waters of our revolutionary theory. Prepare yourselves for a revelation that will shake the very foundations of our understanding of ancient history and theology. Recall that we have proposed that Leviathan and Behemoth, far from being mere mythological creatures, could be descriptions of advanced extraterrestrial technology. Now let's explore how this theory intertwines with other biblical mysteries and archaeological evidence, weaving a web of connections that could rewrite our understanding of the past. Let us begin by taking a closer look at the description of Behemoth in Job 40:15-24. Behold now Behemoth, which I made with you, he eats grass like an ox. This initial phrase has led many to believe that Behemoth was simply an herbivorous animal, possibly a hippopotamus. But what if this reference to eating grass was a metaphor for something entirely different? Consider the possibility that this grass was actually a reference to energy absorption. In our modern era, we have developed technologies that can harvest energy from the environment, from solar panels to wind turbines. Could Behemoth be an alien machine capable of absorbing energy directly from its surroundings in a way that the ancients could only describe as eating grass? Now, let's turn our attention to Leviathan. In Job 41:31-32, we read, "He makes the deep boil like a pot. He makes the sea like a pot of ointment. Behind him he leaves a shining wake." One would think the deep to be white-haired. This description evokes imagery of a powerful submarine, possibly using some form of advanced propulsion that heats and stirs the water in its wake. But there's more. The reference to leaving a shining wake and making the deep appear white-haired could be interpreted as a description of bioluminescence or, more intriguingly, as some type of energy trail left by this alien vessel. Could these verses be describing propulsion technology that manipulates space-time itself, leaving a visible trace in its path? Now let us connect these points with other archaeological and historical evidence. Worldwide, we find ancient megalithic structures that challenge our understanding of our ancestors' technological capabilities. The Egyptian pyramids, the structures of Pumapunku in Bolivia, the monoliths of Stonehenge, all these architectural marvels have puzzled archaeologists for centuries. What if these structures were tangible evidence of the presence of alien technology on Earth? Imagine for a moment that Leviathan and Behemoth were not merely two isolated machines, but part of a fleet of vehicles and equipment used by an advanced extraterrestrial civilization to mold and manipulate our planet. The pyramids, with their precise astronomical alignment and seemingly impossible construction, could have been built using the same advanced technology that enabled Leviathan to boil the deep sea. The enormous stone blocks of Pumapunku, cut with precision that defies our modern capabilities, could have been carved and moved by machines similar to Behemoth, with its loins, strength, and bones like brass tubes. But let us go even further. What if Leviathan and Behemoth were not merely machines, but representations of different aspects of a multifaceted alien technology? Leviathan, with its mastery over the waters and ability to emit fire and smoke, could represent control over the elements and energy. Behemoth, with its incomparable strength and ability to eat grass, could symbolize control over matter and the ability to manipulate the physical environment. This interpretation leads us to a staggering conclusion. What the ancients described as gods or monsters might have been a highly advanced extraterrestrial civilization capable of manipulating reality in ways that would appear magical or divine to us. Now let's consider how this theory relates to other myths and legends worldwide. In Norse mythology, we find Jörmungandr, the world serpent, which remarkably resembles Leviathan. In Hindu mythology, we have Airavata, the divine elephant, which shares characteristics with Behemoth. Could these similarities between cultures be evidence of a shared experience with the same alien technology? Moreover, this theory could shed new light on the enigmatic texts of Sumerian tablets. The ancient Sumerians wrote about the Anunnaki, divine beings who descended from the sky and brought knowledge and civilization to humanity. Could these Anunnaki be the same beings operating the machines described as Leviathan and Behemoth in the Bible? The implication of this theory is profound and far-reaching. The history of humanity, as we know it, could be just one chapter in a much larger cosmic narrative. Our myths, our religions, our architectural wonders, all could be the result of ancient encounters with an advanced extraterrestrial civilization. But there's one final question we must consider, one with even more astonishing implications for our present and future. If these entities existed in the past, could they still be among us today? Modern UFO sightings, reports of alien abductions, crop circles, could these be contemporary manifestations of the same technology described in the Book of Job? Are we witnessing the ongoing interaction between humanity and an extraterrestrial intelligence that spans millennia? My dear truth seekers, these questions bring us to the very edge of the known, challenging us to reconsider everything we believe about our past, present, and future. The truth, as we often say, is hidden in plain sight, and together, step by step, we are unraveling the deepest mysteries of our existence. In our next section, we will explore the philosophical and existential implications of this theory. Prepare yourselves for a journey that will not only change your understanding of the Bible and ancient history, but could also transform your perception of reality itself. We have reached a crucial point in our journey, a moment where we must lift our gaze beyond historical and archaeological details and contemplate the profound philosophical and existential implications of our theory. If Leviathan and Behemoth are indeed representations of advanced extraterrestrial technology, what does this mean for our understanding of our place in the cosmos? How does this revelation affect our perception of divinity, spirituality, and the very purpose of our existence? First, let's consider the impact on our understanding of religion and spirituality. For millennia, humanity has sought answers to the great existential questions in sacred texts and spiritual traditions. We have worshipped gods, followed prophets, and built elaborate belief systems. But what if much of what we consider divine is actually the result of encounters with technologically advanced extraterrestrial beings? This possibility does not necessarily negate the existence of the divine or the spiritual. On the contrary, it could expand our understanding of these concepts. Perhaps what we call God is a cosmic intelligence so advanced that its capabilities seem supernatural to us. Or maybe our encounters with extraterrestrial beings were the catalyst that awakened our spiritual consciousness, leading us to contemplate our place in a vast and mysterious universe. Secondly, we must consider the implications for our understanding of human history and progress. If extraterrestrial civilizations have interacted with humanity in the past, to what extent have they influenced our technological and cultural development? Are we truly the sole architects of our civilization? Or have we been guided consciously or unconsciously by superior intelligences? This perspective forces us to reconsider the narrative of human progress. Could the seemingly inexplicable technological leaps in our history, from the agricultural revolution to the space age, be the result of periodic extraterrestrial interventions? Are we even now witnessing a technological acceleration fueled by cosmic influences that we are only beginning to comprehend? Thirdly, we must contemplate the ethical and moral implications of this theory. If extraterrestrial beings have been observing and interacting with humanity for millennia, what are their intentions? Are they benevolent guardians, neutral observers, or do they have agendas that we cannot comprehend? And if their technology is so advanced as to seem divine, what ethical responsibilities do they have toward a less advanced species like ours? These questions lead us to consider our own ethical responsibility as a species. As we advance technologically, will we one day become the Leviathans and Behemoths to other less advanced civilizations? How should we handle such power and responsibility? Finally, we must consider the implications for our future as a species. If humanity has been in contact with extraterrestrial civilizations for millennia, what does this mean for our cosmic destiny? Are we being prepared to join a broader galactic community, or are we merely an experiment or a resource for more advanced beings? The possibility that we are not alone in the universe and that we have indeed been in contact with extraterrestrial intelligences throughout our history is both exciting and terrifying. It forces us to reconsider everything we believe about ourselves and our place in the cosmos. My dear truth seekers, these questions do not have easy answers. They challenge us to expand our minds, to question our most fundamental assumptions and to contemplate possibilities that go beyond our current understanding. But within this challenge lies an incredible opportunity, the opportunity to transcend our limitations, to expand our consciousness, and to reach a new level of understanding about our existence and our purpose in this vast universe. Ultimately, whether Leviathan and Behemoth are mythological creatures, manifestations of the divine, or advanced extraterrestrial technology, their presence in our sacred texts reminds us that there is more to this universe than we can comprehend. They invite us to keep searching, to keep questioning, and to keep pushing the boundaries of our knowledge. Because in that search, in that constant questioning, is where we truly find ourselves and our place in the cosmos. And it is in that search where perhaps we finally find the answers to the deepest questions of our existence. My dear truth seekers, we have traveled an extraordinary path together, from the depths of biblical texts to the vast possibilities of the cosmos. But now, it is time to bring these transcendent ideas to a more personal level. How can we apply these revelations to our daily lives? How can these ideas transform our perspective and our actions? First and foremost, this theory invites us to cultivate an open and curious mind. If Leviathan and Behemoth can be reinterpreted so radically, what other truths in our lives could benefit from a new perspective? I challenge you to look at the world around you with fresh eyes. Question your assumptions, defy the status quo, and be open to possibilities that may have previously seemed impossible. Secondly, this theory reminds us of the importance of cosmic humility. If advanced extraterrestrial civilizations have been interacting with humanity for millennia, it puts our place in the universe into perspective. We are not the center of everything, but a small part of something much larger. This humility can help us address the issues of our world with a broader and more compassionate perspective. Thirdly, these ideas urge us to be better stewards of our planet and our civilization. If we are part of a broader cosmic community, we have the responsibility to care for our home and develop ethically and sustainably. Consider how you can contribute to a brighter future for humanity, whether through environmental conservation, scientific advancement, or the promotion of peace and understanding. Fourth, this theory encourages us to seek the truth, even when it's uncomfortable or challenging. We should not fear ideas that shake our fundamental beliefs. Instead, we should embrace the opportunity to grow and evolve in our understanding. I urge you to actively seek information that challenges your beliefs and be willing to change your mind when new evidence is presented. Fifth, these ideas remind us of the importance of communication and cooperation. If beings from different worlds can interact, surely we, as humans, can overcome our differences and work together. Seek opportunities to build bridges between cultures, religions, and nations. Every small act of understanding and cooperation brings us one step closer to a future where we might join a broader galactic community. Finally, this theory invites us to dream big and aspire to the seemingly impossible. If the technology described in the Bible as Leviathan and Behemoth is real, what other technological wonders could be within our reach? I encourage you to pursue your boldest dreams, to explore the boundaries of the possible, and to strive to achieve things others might consider impossible. My dear seekers, each of you has the power to change the world with these ideas. Whether you are inspiring others with new perspectives, contributing to scientific advancement, or simply living each day with a more open mind and a more compassionate heart, you are helping to prepare humanity for its next great evolutionary leap. Remember, the truth is out there waiting to be discovered, and each of you has a crucial role to play in this great cosmic journey. How will you apply these ideas in your lives? What changes will you make? What new perspectives will you adopt? The choice is yours, my dear seekers. The universe awaits. Are you ready to take the next step in our collective journey toward ultimate truth? My relentless truth seekers, we have reached the end of this fascinating journey, but in reality, this is just the beginning. The revelations we explored today about Leviathan and Behemoth are just the tip of the cosmic iceberg awaiting discovery. You, my loyal followers, are at the forefront of this revolution of thought. You are the pioneers who dare to question the established, to look beyond the obvious, and to seek the truth no matter where it leads us. I urge you not to stop here. Take these ideas with you, share them with others, debate, question, and keep investigating, because it is in dialogue and constant search that we will find the answers we seek. If you are not yet part of our community of truth seekers, I invite you to join us. Subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Every week, we delve into new mysteries, challenge established paradigms, and explore the frontiers of the known and unknown. For those already part of our family, I have a special mission. In the comments, share your boldest theory on what other biblical creatures or events might actually be descriptions of advanced extraterrestrial technology. The most intriguing ideas could be the topic of our next video, and don't miss our next episode, where we will explore the connection between ancient Sumerian texts and biblical prophecies. Could these ancient writings contain a map for humanity's future in the cosmos? Remember, my dear seekers, the truth is out there, hidden in plain sight, and together, step by step, we are uncovering it. Until our next encounter, keep your minds open, your eyes alert, and your hearts courageous, because who knows, maybe the next great cosmic revelation will come from one of you. Until then, keep seeking, keep questioning, and never stop marveling at the mysteries of the universe. I'm Dr. Alejandro Vega, and this is Enigmas Revealed. Until next time, my dear truth seekers.